Okay, well, this video is on how to make question categories that you will then use in Moodle for your quizzes. So let's go ahead and jump to a Moodle class, and I'll show you how to add categories to your Moodle class. Okay, so we're at a demo course that has never had any categories or anything set up. In fact, it's got almost nothing in it so that we can start with a blank canvas. And I'm going to go ahead and go to under the administration section. You see where it says question bank, and I can open that and I can see this is where I could see a list of all the questions. The categories is also where I could import categories from a question bank or export them to another class. But I'm just going to go to question bank first, and you can see those same tabs exist up top. There are no questions here yet. I'm going to go to categories. Because there's no categories in this course at all, I immediately come here to where it says add a category at the bottom. So I'm going to add categories inside of demo. So it says the parent category is default for demo. It's going to say default for your class. And then I'm just going to add one that says chapter 1. That's it. I don't have to put in anything else. That's the only thing with a red asterisk there. And I'm going to hit add category. So now you can see there's a chapter 1 category. If your class doesn't work by chapters, if it works by subjects, like you do Hamlet and then you do Macbeth, you can make it say Hamlet and Macbeth. So all your questions for that category are in there. I have 10 chapters in my class, so I might want to go and add all the chapters at one time in my class. Or I could just do the one that I'm working on right now and then add my questions as I go, or my categories as I go. I think it's easier just to go ahead and add all the categories at one time. And then you'll see as we go in the process of making Moodle quizzes that we'll be able to just pick chapter 2, and then we just see all the questions for chapter 2. I further have mine broken down into, I have some inside of another category, like I might have inside chapter 1, I might have chapter 1 essay. And that is so that I can put all the essay questions together in a separate location. Essay questions are the only ones, pretty much, that don't grade themselves and that you have to manually go in and grade, obviously, an essay question in order to grade that thing. So if you want to do short cycle assessments that just come up with a grade, you would therefore not want to put in essay questions. Also, there are some Moodle games that you can use your question bank, and essay questions do not work in a game because there's no way for Moodle to grade the questions. So by having a separate subcategory, and you saw all I did was put chapter 2 essay, and then the parent category would be then chapter 2. By doing that, I have kind of a way to differentiate and organize those as well. And you can do that with anything you want to. And when I look at chapter 1 questions, I see all the sub questions too, unless I check don't show subcategories. That's it for adding categories. When we add questions now, we'll be able to select the category that each question goes in as we add the question itself. That's it for adding Moodle question categories.